Right, as always, I'm going to do a video on my shorts today. What I did today was a Driftwood project. I am listening to you guys. You've given me some great ideas of what to make, and I've actually ordered a couple of little bits off Amazon because I don't go out the house hardly. I've ordered them and I will be making exactly what you've asked me to make. I've got a table behind me of all previous little projects which are being sent to subscribers. This will be no different. However, this has got a bit of a twist. This right here, they're so difficult to price. They're so difficult to price. Let me grab another little bit of driftwood. So I call it driftwood, and people do call it driftwood even if it's been fallen off a tree. Driftwood in my head was always what was washed up on the beach. It's not. This was picked up by me and my wife from a national park just off the side of the path. I liked it. And I've got some ideas that I think I'm going to do with it. So I've left it inside. It's now drying, and it's a lovely bit of driftwood. This piece here that I've made today, all I've done is I treated it with a mite and woodworm spray off Amazon. I think it was a tenner. Then I let it dry. I get the heat gun out and really blast any slightly damp areas. I give it a nice brush. Keep away from wire wool and wire brushes when using driftwood. There's, for obvious reasons, there's soft parts on it. I use a soft brush, and then if I come across a bit of something stubborn, something hard, I then dry it out as best. No, it's 100% dry, and then I just concentrate on that little bit if I have to get a wire wool or a wire brush or something on it, but only very specific places. So once you've brushed it, you've treated it, you've dried it, you've now got a dry bit of twig or log or whatever. So then it's got to be usable to a shape or a size that is usable. Now, there are different things you can make from these: lights, lamps. This is a jewellery holder. This could have just as easily been a lamp. But for speed and cost and everything else, I'll tell you what I'll do. I will leave this as is. This is a jewellery holder. Again, I haven't put anything down here. You could put another little branch for holding rings. That was actually my idea. Thought if I put another, maybe just a little branch sticking out of here, you can put your rings on it. Phone holder, maybe, I don't know. And I have actually just used a piece of decking for the base. Again, probably be better if I used a bit of 4x2, make it look a bit more rustic. Maybe that looks a bit new. Again, I just wanted to continue to try and use the contrast of timber. So we've got a sort of a cheap pine with a relatively decent grain, which I lacquered the same as this, and a bit of driftwood that is literally screwed to the base. I've then chamfered the edges to give so it looks like a base, basically. No one would ever know, sort of sat like that. You know, you can put the, you could even use it you could router out a circle and have it as put your mug and stuff on it. You could then engrave it to Happy Father's Day, Happy Mother's, I don't know. The thing is, I'm just giving ideas of basically how you can sell it. Now, I know these sell. The reason I know that is because I've fucking sold them. A piece this big, just like this. In fact, this piece would sell over £100. There is no doubt in my mind. And it doesn't matter what you say in the comments, because we get a couple of haters in the comments, which is absolutely fine. I don't care. Absolutely comment. I'm not bothered, even if it's negative. If that's what you want to do, if that makes you feel better. But go on Etsy, even if you're one of the haters, even if you think, oh, you know what, it's shit, anyone could put that, fine. You do a little bit of research and go and have a look. I'm telling you now, you had a table full of these at a Christmas fair that's engraved Merry Christmas, Dad, Mum, Sister, Brother, and hung a couple of bracelets over these, you'd fucking sell them. And these are over £100 all day long. You could even use these if you were selling necklaces and rings to sell them. there's so many different ideas what you can do with these things, and over the next however long of my life I probably will make lots more, but there's so many different variations and you really can have a play. And the beauty of it is, go for a walk, pick up some timber. I've got some real random stuff. I get it brought to me all the time now. I mean, all the time. People that I don't know that well pull up and they're getting great lumps of branches and timber and stuff out the back of their car, and they say, oh, I've got you this, and great. But you can also, what I like about it is, if somebody, let's say if they're moving house, or if they're mum and dad's house and they passed away and they've got a tree in their back garden, you can make them this and say, you know, that's from dad's tree or granddad's tree. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And there will never, ever be another one. This is a one-off. It's a one of a kind. It is something to do with nature. So make yourself something. I mean, this as a present, as a gift, you can never redo it. It is a one-off completely. So click and subscribe, share, always helps, and this channel will continue to grow, and I'll continue to make shit, and we can make shit together, and sometimes some good shit as well. So thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I will catch you tomorrow.